What's going on, guys? Jacob Worth back here for another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas, coming to you guys from the north end of the strip over here. Again, it's just kind of a convenient spot, I guess, to come film. It's got not a lot of traffic going on right now. Helicopter in the distance. Not much happening here. But gonna talk to you guys today with another update here for Las Vegas. Got some news I want to share with you guys as I hear a siren getting ready to come my way. Right now, obviously, is not the best time in Las Vegas, not the best time in Nevada, not the best time in the U.S. or even around the world. It's definitely a historic time, I'll say that, but, you know, it's not a great time. Now, ultimately, I still try to keep things in perspective and realize, you know, I'd rather be here than a lot of other places. And, you know, Vegas is still, even with all the stuff going on, there's still people moving here, still people building their lives here. A lot of people have been negatively affected by this pandemic, but there's a fair amount of people who have not, especially if you're in a business that's considered essential. So I still try to keep things in some kind of perspective. A lot of this news I'm going to give you guys today, for most people, they're going to say it's not very good. But then at the end, you know, I actually did find a few stories that I really don't have anything to do in particular with the virus or anything like that, but I just want to share them with you guys because I think they're going to be a good way to end the video, put it like that. So let's get into what's going on recently. I got my list here. Something came in the news I saw on Twitter the other day is that Suncoast permanently laid off their entire valet and bell desk staff, which is not good. They laid off their entire staff. Nevada, this is a story that came out that was big to hear if you read about this, and I'll remember to put the link down below for this. We are in the red zone here in Nevada, is what this article is saying. Nevada is in red zone for virus cases according to White House document. And I cut out a few of the important clips here. It says, a state reaching red zone status. This is what it means. It means that there were more than 100 new cases per 100,000 people last week. Nevada had 173 new cases per 100,000 population in the past week, compared to the national average of 119 per 100,000 people. So this documentation coming out of the White House is saying obviously that we in Nevada are not in a very good place in terms of the virus. So like I said the other day, you know, it's people don't like to hear if that's really where the steps look like we're inching closer and closer to shutting down. And especially if things keep going this way, you know, there may not be much of a choice. So the cases are in Clark County, largely in Clark County. That's what put Nevada in the red zone here in Las Vegas, Clark County. The amount of cases we had here is what put Nevada in the red zone, basically saying it's worse here than in the rest of the state. Washoe, Elko, Nye, and Lyon County remain in the yellow zone, meaning there were 10 to 100 cases per 100,000 people last week. So in all the state of Nevada, right here in Las Vegas, right, you guys can see parts of the strip. I mean, this is where we are struggling the most when it comes to the number of cases for the virus, and that's what's causing Nevada to be in the red zone. And being that this is the majority of the population lives here in Clark County, that is understandable. Also with the fact that California has now shut down, and you know, people from California are coming here on the weekends and during the weekdays too, but a lot of people come from California. It really is our drive-in traffic that we have right now. People from Arizona as well and other states, but a lot of it from California, and Arizona is probably our next state. So California, Arizona, 1 and 2. States that have tourists coming in here, but also like 1 and 2 for virus cases. It's not going well. So this doesn't bode well for Nevada, to say the least. Some more I have for you guys. The same article said, you know, what action should states that are in the red zone take? What action should these states take? And it suggests, the document says Nevada and 17 other states should limit social gatherings to 10 people or fewer, close bars, nightclubs, and gyms, and mandate masks for all residents. So, I mean, we've got bars, well, some bars closed. Nightclubs are closed. I mean, it's not going there. We got the mask mandate already. We've had that now for some time. So, and speaking of bars closing, the bar owners, there are dozens of them that got together to sue over being shut down, and because they feel like they've been targeted with that mandate of being targeted or being ordered to shut down. And, you know, can't really blame them because the article I read, I remember watching the video of one bar owner, a gentleman owns Steiner's, and he said, you know, why do we have to close down when, you know, close down our bar and our gaming when the convenience stores can stay open, when the airport's gaming is still open, the casinos are still open. So it's like, it is. It's like, why would you just single them out? Because you got to think about it. If bars, like, you know, those small bars around town, those gaming bars, and I say small because they're small in relation to these massive properties, these casinos and these resorts that we have on the Strip and around the Vegas Valley, if the virus is spreading big time in those smaller bars, in those smaller areas where people gather, you think it's not spreading in these huge places, in these huge casinos and hotels where people gather? So, I mean, for the bar owners, I can't blame them for being that upset at what happened and the mandate that has come down on them. Now, rumor is what I've heard on the street, ground level here, you guys can take it for what you will, but is that the word going around is that Governor Sisolak wants to close down. That is the word going around. So is that he would like to close down, he wants to close down because obviously things are not getting better, they're getting worse, and they can only continue like this for so long before you eventually shut down. But the big but is that the casinos don't want to. The casinos, the resorts, a huge industry here in Nevada, tourism, hospitality, gaming, huge industry, lots of influence when it comes to politics here in the state of Nevada. They don't want to close down because they want to try to make some money. And that's the big, issue right now is the casinos, the big industry here, tourism, hospitality wants to stay open, but the governor allegedly wants to close down. So again, that's just what I've heard down here on the ground levels. Oftentimes I hear things here, I'll share them with you guys in videos, and then, sometimes they wind up coming true sooner than later. But we'll see what happens with that. But that is the word, is that, governor wants one thing, but the casinos, big businesses, they want another thing, which is why some people get really concerned when it comes to big businesses and huge corporations donating all kinds of money into politics and interfering with the amount of money they can put in and all the leverage they have. So, I mean, you have huge casinos, huge corporations that are able to stay open right now, but then you have, small ones like these little bars and gaming bars here that had to shut down. So it's kind of like big businesses, big corporations got what they wanted, and the smaller bars were like the sacrificial lamb that got shut down. So that's something that, obviously as a lot of people have said, not a good sign here for the area. What else I have here is, there was another article that came out. It says top live music execs suggest that concerts won't return until 2022. Live concerts won't return until 2022. So that's some bad news that nobody wants to hear. That we may not have any live music for over another year. That guy just stopped over. The guy just walked by, walked right behind. He was about to walk behind me. Then he walked around the camera and stood about 6 feet away. He was just like watching me record. I think he wanted to chat with me for a minute, but his bus showed up, so he had to take off. But let's continue on here. And then the last thing is UNR, University of Nevada, Reno, has reported they've had 12 students with the virus on their campus. So Northern Nevada is not doing that so hot. Southern Nevada is not doing much better by any stretch of the imagination. So really, it's not a good situation here all over the state of Nevada. And a lot of you, depending on where you're living at, may be in a similar situation or worse situation than we are here. But the reopening has not gone well. We've been taking steps backwards, and it's not a great time in Nevada history. But let's leave off with something good. Let's leave off with a few good things, okay? I was just trying to type in, just search on Google, see if I could find any good stories, particularly with first responders. As we have a first responder right now who's on an emergency call, so hopefully everything works out well. Found a few stories, and remember, I'll try to link these down below, or at least put them on the screen, that there was a residential fire recently in North Las Vegas. And North Las Vegas Fire Department was there to help, and this is a really cool picture. Especially if you're an animal lover, you will love this picture of the fire department. They were able to provide care for a few of the residents' four-legged family members. So they were able to help out, save some of the animals that were in the home, and I think everybody came out just fine from the fire. Another story was Henderson Police Department. Gentleman, Mr. Richard, has been located and found safe and in good health. He went missing recently, and there was, they were asking on Facebook. The police department is asking on Facebook for help trying to find him. Obviously, they found him safe. He's healthy. He's doing well. So that's some good news coming out of Henderson. Another one on a Facebook group. It's called something like Las Vegas Metro Police Officers' Wives or something along those lines. I didn't even know this Facebook group existed until today. I did not know the Facebook group existed. And there was a cool picture posted in there from one of the wives. Her husband's a Metro officer, and two boys, I think it was in their neighborhood, they were 5 and 8 years old. Each drew a picture to give to the officer. Just something positive, some encouragement for him. So they're actually really cool that they did that kind of thing because of a lot of the turmoil going on right now. So I want to try to find some good stuff to cap this off, because there's lots and lots of just stuff going on right now in the news that's not good. And, you know, I've reported on stuff going on here in Vegas. I've given you guys info. A lot of it's just the situation we're in right now, but the situation does not look like it's getting any better anytime soon. So I want to give it to you guys, but, you know, still throwing something positive for you. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching this video, checking it out. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. Subscribe. I'm in year number 7 of doing this. I got all kinds of cool stuff coming for you guys in the future. So subscribe. Check out another cool video right over here. I'll see you guys in the next video.